Alright, everyone, I'm back with another live stream. We're going to be playing so just give me a sec here. I just gotta find my controller. I'm supposed to be getting my Mortal Kombat in the mail. It's supposed to show up today, so hopefully it does. So we can stream that too. It's only at 11:17 in the morning here.
EA Sports to the game.
Come on, game load. too fucking loud though. Here comes my team, boys. Detroit Red Wings. Red Wings hockey.
Michigan is our site. I'm Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We welcome all of you hockey fans as we get set to bring you this matchup between the Detroit Red Wings and the San Jose Sharks. Detroit's execution of late has been outstanding, and as a result, they got a pretty good run.
I love them. I mean, they're good defensively. They're great offensively. Their goaltending's been good. A win tonight, 5 straight if they get it.
San Jose's early start is not where they'd like it to be.
1-2-2 so far this year. Still time.
To Havlet. Delayed whistle penalty coming. Detroit's shy a man, 2 minutes slashing. Detroit's power play, as you see, a big part of their year.
Yeah, but not their opponents, and that's why if you're playing against these guys, you better stay out of the penalty box.
Gets that puck. There he goes in behind the net. To Marlowe. Chris shot. Boy, he took a chance on that. Right off the post. Never got a piece of that and it still didn't go in. Save made with a pad as he flashes that one. There's an opportunity that goes by the boards. They cleared that one out of there. They'll start this rush from their own end. To Marlowe. Off the wing, back into the middle to Thornton. There's a pass on the return.
Oh, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck.
Picks it up in the offensive end. To Boyle.
Oh,
there's a stand-up block for it, and he saw it coming and didn't flinch. Needs to get it out. Down the ice it goes. He's going to stop that one in behind his own net. Power play it, it's still out. Gets that in the defensive end. To Burns. To Boyle. To Havlet. Quick shot from a long way out. Got it on the stick. Trying to find a little room. Gets that puck back. The Red Wings penalty ends full strength. To White. San Jose's forecheck. Man, are they going at it early in this one. White. That puck right up through center ice. To Holmstrom. To Kendall. Pass up that wing side to Tutu. And there's the whistle on the icing call on the touch.
Well, what's got 8 legs and is kind of slimy? In case you don't know about the tradition in Detroit, it's an octopus. I wonder when we'll see the first one thrown onto the ice.
Well, it may be early in the season, each with fewer than 10 games played. These are 2 different stories.
Well, you want to be able to run to the big dogs. You got to have to take on the teams that are ahead of you in the standings, and that's what's happening here tonight.
Back to the point area. To Burns. Kendall's back in the action. He got a new stick. To Kendall. Miller's positioning in front of that net and working at it. Lines it up. That's a one-time opportunity. Goaltender got it. Back up high to Kendall. One-timer. Stopping a one-timer. Great effort. Shot. One-timer. No good. Goaltender's move denied. To Burns. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot. To Helm.
Get that puck there.
Stewart.
Nope.
He'll move it himself. Point, he gets that one off. That's a good one-timer. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort. Niemi's got that one covered. Those slap shots can get on you in a hurry if you're the goaltender. It did on him, but watch how he made the save here, Bill.
Gotta love the effort this goaltender's putting in, Gary. I mean, blocking pucks is his life, and he is living it right now.
to Datsu. From down low, they go high. Got the stick in, knocks it away to Demers. This is a good return pass along the ice. Left wing side into the middle. Yo, what a shot that was. You'll see that one on NHL tonight. To White. To Cleary. Quick shot. Good save. He'll carry it now. To Thornton. Bad save made. Lets that go in dangerous territory. To Franzen. Good pass to Cleary. Moves in, scoring chance. Scoring opportunity denied. Nice use of the pads. Up the wing side to Thornton to win it. Running out of time here in the first period. Stewart. Big time hit right there, right along the boards. That hurts. Well, the face-off as he covers that up. They'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Nice wrist. Boy, there's a fearless play right there. Put the body in front of it. And a third of the way through regulation on this one. After one, it is scoreless. Usually when we go through stats, it's about goals, shots, etc. But Bill, not in this one.
No, I don't know if these teams just hate each other or if they were both prepared to play a hitting game. Man, there's a lot of bodies against bodies.
Underway here in the second period. Great to have you with us. We'll see whether or not we get a different looking period here. Nice quick snap. Nice blocker save. To Cronwall. Good return pass. Good sheet of ice right there all the way up to the point. Big shot from the point. In off the defender. What a helping hand that was. Goal, a big windup. He caught all of that puck and drives it home.
There's 24 square feet of opening that a goalie has to cover, and his shot just inside the post.
Detroit's offense, you knew this was going to come sooner or later.
Well, they deserve to be ahead. Now the question is, can they build on it? Because they have really been generating most of the attack.
To Filppula. Moves the return pass. And that one he puts away with a glove. To Stewart. Gagliardi. To Smith. Pass back, tic-tac on that one. Good one-timer. Off the pad. To Stewart. Return pass. Stewart. Attempts to clear. To Vlasic. Back to Stewart. Big time. Score! The answering goal. We're tied. Hamlet's chance was there. He took it. He's got himself a goal.
You got to have a setup guy here, and this guy assisted perfectly.
San Jose's goal has tied this game midway through here in the second period.
Oh, I love the effort. I mean, these guys just will never quit.
Off that face-off, tied up to D, and the puck's picked up by his winger. Great save. Rebound shot. Oh, did that one ring out. You can hear that all over this place. To hell. Lugs that to center. Wrist shot on. Oh, what a save. To Burns. To Winnick. Wrister. He'll move the puck, gets rid of it to Helm. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Quick shot. The Red Wings continuing to drive that puck into the slot area. There's another scoring chance. They're continuing to do the same thing offensively.
Boy, these guys are passing so well. It's hard to defend against. The one thing you have to avoid is running around chasing people. Sooner or later, let them come to you.
The Red Wings power play goes to work. First time they've been out. Loose puck, he's got it at the point. Blocks that shot down on the ice. That's using your body. Boyle's effort to clear works there. That'll give his team a chance to take a breath. To White. To Filppula. To Franzen. There's a wrist shot. Opportunity denied. Cronwall. To White. Gets that right back. Return to White. Back and forth on that one to Datsyuk. 2-on-2 the other way. Down to the other end. Filppula's back in play now with a new stick to Datsyuk. Oh, he wristed that one. Nice save. Length of the ice. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. San Jose's penalty is over. We're back to even strength. Shoots! That goes wide. Face off to the offsides. Looking for help as he ties it up on the face-off. You get him lined up and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one. Don't know how serious this is going to be, but that does not look good, and he's struggling to get over to the bench. To Winnick. To Hanzus. Up the middle, through center to Marlowe. Good check put on. To Abdelkader. Not a tough shot, makes the save. Passes that one to Winnick. To Murray. See if anybody can get one late here in the second period. Cronwall. To Tutu. To Hanzus. And the second period comes to a conclusion. 1-1 at the end of 2. Pick the part of hockey that you like. You will find it so far in this game.
Great point. It is all there in front of us. I mean, the beauty of the sport on display.
And these two teams will try and settle it right here as we're underway. Third period action. Offside, and that will get a whistle. Cronwall, off the wing, back into the middle to White. Nice save with a pad. That looked like it might go through. Under pressure. To Marlowe. To Boyle. Got to keep your head on a swivel. Got him in the neutral zone with a big hit. Quick opportunity. Tremendous save to Burns. To Boyle. Takes that one up through center ice. To Cleary. 2-on-2 in the rush. Save made. To Havlat. In the neutral zone up against the wall. He lugs this one. He picks up the loose puck. Breaks up the play in his own end. To Filppula. To Samuelson. Gets rid of that in a hurry. Long way to go with it. To Thornton. Gets it back. To Clowe. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Burns. Intercepts that one. Tremendous hit. To Smith. Good pass up the wing to move him forward. Save. To Stewart. To Clough. Quick shot, helping his goaltender. Pass along the boards. Good wrist shot. Big opportunity, but that one wind up the net.
Nope, no credit for a shot on goal on that, Rick.
The Red Wings shooters are doing a great job lugging that puck right into the slot and then firing.
Yeah, well, defensively, though, you got to connect the dots. Protect the middle first. That's how you stop it.
To Cronwall. Takes the return pass to Helm. Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. To the point. To Cronwall. He shoots. He scores! Little room in that high slot area. That was all he needed to put that home.
Talk about wanting a redo, Gare. That's what this goalie wants, getting beat low to the glove side.
Detroit's goal, third period, up by 1. Now what?
Well, prevent defense puts the puck in your end for most of the rest of the play. You've got to play on the offensive zone to protect the lead.
From down wall, back up to the blue line. Lets him fly on the one-timer. Outstanding work to knock that one down off a one-timer. To Demers. Murray. To Erickson. To Cleary. To Datsyuk. Big time wrist shot. Save! Marlowe. To Erickson. To Franzen. 2-on-2 the other way. Fires it. To Havlik. Big deep move. What a mustard shot that was. Tremendous hit along the wall. That'll free the puck up and down he goes. Third period almost over. Let's see if we get one more big play. To Datsyuk. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. The Red Wings' chances right now, and we've mentioned this before, are coming from one area, primarily, and that's outside the slot. San Jose's chances. That's what they're going to talk about, chances, but that's all they've been.
I don't know, Gary, in a lot of ways, this team has played well enough to be doing better than they are, but the Rabbits' foot, I think, has disappeared from them. They're not getting any breaks in the close ones.
Datsyuk's on the ice to take a big face-off, and he's been good at it. Big win defensively on that face-off. That prevents control of the puck in that offensive end. To Marlowe. Here they come, 3-on-1 chance. Shot. Good save. Tremendous deep move. Oh, what a save. White. To Franzen. Open net chance. And he scores. Net goal. Wasn't going to waste any time on that goal, Bill.
Yeah, the degree of difficulty was kind of low with no goalie in there. Nice job, though.
Moves in to pick up that puck. Good tie-up in the face-off over the line. Push that off the blocker. Dangerous area pass completed in front. Off the blocker to Samuelson. Open that chance. And this game is over. Detroit's players, I got a feel, are starting to believe in themselves because consistency is reigning.
And believe me, the rest of the league is sitting up and taking notice. These guys will be marked men moving forward because they've just won 5 in a row.
There were some magnificent plays in this game. Let's take a look back at some of them. And that's our game. I'm Gary Thorne on behalf of Bill Clement and EA Sports. We wish you a pleasant...
stop leaving the channel yet. Stay in the fucking channel.
Ontario, we are ready for hockey. Hi, everybody. Gary Thorne along with Bill Clement. We invite you to join us as we take a look at this game between the Senators and the Penguins. Fewer than 10 games played for these two teams in two different directions.
Yeah, you bet. You look at the numbers of the team that hasn't had any success. This is a true measuring stick game.
To Phillips. To Spezza. Oh, a heavy chance. Uses the glove to make the save. Good pass. He's got that up the wing. To Crosby. Down low. There's an offensive opportunity. What a save. Great positioning. To McCollum. On the charge. 3-on-2. Big snapshot. Save made. To Cook. Gonchar puts that one on net. Nice breakup. Picks it up. Crosby's positioning in front of that net and working at it. To Turris. 2-on-2 the other way. Snags it. Cross ice pass. Gonchar. To Turris. To Latendresse. Dump back into the corner to Matteau. To Latendresse. Little come and go with that. He's got it on the stick in the return. To Matteau. Letang. The Senators' aggressiveness on the forecheck really standing out early. Dumps that one across to Reagan. To Gonchar. Pretty good dump right there. Not a lot on it, but it ends up in the offensive corner. To Gonchar. Side to side into the corner on the nice offensive slide. To Gilroy. To Gonchar. Finds it on his stick again. Gilroy. It's returned to him. To Butler. Blocker save. Big-time collision right there. Let's see who gets up.
Oh, what a surprise attack. Did he ever nail him? And from a guy that doesn't usually hit, ginormous.
To Gilroy. That scattered some folks. He got that one off at a heartbeat. To Smith. Goaltender back in behind the net. Holds it up. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. Point man takes that one. Shot blocked. Reagan. And the first period's going to be coming to a close shortly. Engelland. this first period as the horn sounds. Zip, zip after one. You always hope you're going to get to see a hockey game like this more often than not. This is just a tremendous game.
Yeah, Gary, we talk often about entertainment value. This had a little bit of everything.
Ottawa's numbers early on, they'd rather have it up more.
Right, Gary, they're 1-4-1 so far this season. They've got to get it going.
Second period starts. Kunitz. To Martin. To Neal. Loose puck and he gains control of it. Oh, that was a stop made with a glove. Unbelievable. To Martin. Great pair of hands as he gets that one off. Oh, what a save. Big time opportunity, but it's gone.
Now over the net. Missed the crossbar.
Got all of that. Not going to get a shot off on that one as it ends up being blocked unintentionally. To Spezza. Back to Phillips. 2-on-2 in the rush. Quick shot. What a play he makes with a glove. A great save. Fleury's goaltending is the difference on that play, Bill. That odd man rush should have resulted in something offensively, and it didn't.
Boy, this is amazing. It's almost as if he is prepared to turn out highlight reels, save after save. What a goaltending display.
Brings this one up through center ice. Tremendous hit right there. Both of them are going to feel that one. To Turris. Uses the blocker. Big opportunity. Love save. Fleury's going to freeze the puck here, and that'll give us a draw. This player, he gets a shot that he wants in a game, and you don't get the goal as a result. You just shake your head going, how did he make that save?
When in doubt, who do you call? The guy with the big pads on. This goaltender, Gary, is doing a nice job tonight.
Mercy save to Adams. Back in behind the net. To Carlson. To Greening. Greening. To Phillips. Up the wing to Tangradi. Good play to hold that in the zone. To McCollum. To Reagan. Good wing pass right there to Carlson. Takes the return. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. Pass up the side to Spezza. He'll play it again to Kunitz. Snap that one. Stops the puck. Not much problem with it. Wing pass, and he's got it. Puck loose, picks it up. To Malkin. And we're waiting on a penalty to be called. And the goalie has left the net. They'll get the extra attacker out of the ice. To Tangradi. Snap that one on net. Has the loose puck. Glove save on a real good scoring chance. Ottawa's assessed the minor for tripping. The Senators' opportunity to kill one off. Here it is. This is the first time they've had a chance to work tonight. Finds the loose puck, holds it in. Kunitz Sefford in front. What a battle. Wrist shot on net. Blocker save. Nice save with the pad. Has control. Closing in on time remaining here in the second. To Martin. Loose puck and he's got it. Takes that shot from a long way up and got it off quickly. Oh, there's a shot at goal scoring area. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. Cleared that just in time. They were about ready to give one up. We complete the second period of play. Zip at the end of 2. One-sided physical play about sums up what we see in this game so far.
Yeah, and when you allow yourself to get out hit, I think you're just hoping that you're going to win because, when you check it out, I mean, one team is way ahead of the hits.
Spezza to Alfredson. Ottawa's penalty is ended. Opportunity on that move. Trying to catch people sleeping. Quick shot right there. The Senators' geographical search for a spot to shoot from. Well, they found it. It's right outside that slot area. Well, man, was that a hit. Yeah, you're going to see that again on the NHL Network. And they'll put a new puck in play on that one. That's over the glass. Came off the goaltender. Good save. Anderson saves. Comes on a scoring chance. That's a nice wrist shot right there. And it came in a hurry. But he was ready. Good positioning, Bill.
Well, let's just call this goaltender the problem solver because the turnover created one. He solved it.
Off the blocker. That's an easy pass. That's a goal-scoring effort right there. Save. There's a good pass up the wing to Tangradi. To Sutter. Need to control. Turris. Loses possession. There's a pass up ice. That'll go to the point. Big time happening right there. Right up against the wall. Those two really collided. Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. Not exactly where he wanted that shot to go. That was over the top of the net.
No, he was trying to...
Scores! Big time scoring chance, and they put it home. That's the first one tonight. With that last goal and a 1-0 lead here in the third, the pressure really goes the other way now.
Without doubt, it's a slim margin, but with the puck possession time, I mean, they really don't have anything to fear except their own puck possession game.
2-on-2 the other way. Big wrist shot. Save! To Crosby. To Letang. Gains control. To Neal. He'll lug that up the wing as he gets to center ice. He's got it out deep. Shoots! The Penguins' opportunities once they get into that zone weren't there when they were carrying that puck into the slot. Maybe now.
No, they're taking what they're seeing, and that's how you play this game. It's a series of thousands of split-second reactions, and they're reacting right offensively.
Phillips. To Butler. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. A save. Chance. Scores. And we have a tie game. Brady's ability to handle that rebound gives him a goal. That's tough territory to shoot in.
I know one of your most valuable tools out there, Gare, and this goalie just let it in low to the glove side.
The big third period goal that pulls them even. Now we'll see which team wants this thing.
It's an awesome game. I mean, I don't really think either one of these teams deserves to lose.
Niskanen. He'll bring that one over the line himself. They'll work from the point. Dumetto. Picks that one up in the offensive zone. There's a one-timer. Pretty good deflection, but that goes just wide of the net. Trying to get something going along the blue line. D-to-D pass. Oh, shot scores! And that creates 2 unanswered goals.
Andres doesn't shoot a lot, but when he does, he's got a chance of scoring because he's really accurate.
Ottawa's edge is 1 time running out.
The only enemy now for these guys are mistakes. Dump the puck in, don't turn it over in the neutral zone.
Tied him up with a face-off, left the puck for his winger. Tremendous save. That was marked for the back of the net. Kunitz working hard down low. Phillips. You want to give the offense a chance, keep that puck in the zone. He does. Oh, what a save made. Tremendous glove. He got that puck in front of the net. There's the shot. Save. Big time shot. Save with a blocker. Well, closing in on the final minute of this third period. This game's still up for grabs. That one goes into his own net.
I got a feeling he's not going to be buying any lottery tickets today.
Well, that has quieted the house. That last goal here late in the game has tied things up, and the team's going to have to find some reserve energy here.
But just a terrific effort by the visiting team to keep the nose to the grindstone.
He'll play that to Gonchar, to Matho. Up the wing to Condor. Pass right back to him, off and running. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. There's a scoring chance off a one-timer. What a move. And he'll cover it up. We'll get a face-off and a whistle coming here, and he gets a face full of snow. That never goes over, Big. Keep that in the back of your mind for later in the game.
We're going to overtime. Maybe not. Nope.
To Kunitz. We'll get a face-off here in the offside. Letang. To Kunitz. Here's an offensive chance. 3-on-2. Flashes a little pad on that one. And that's the end of regulation, and we've got an overtime game. We're underway here in the overtime period, looking for a winner. And behind the net he goes. He's going to play this one. To Spezza.
Go. Yes.
He's on his back on the breakaway.
Oh, fuck.
That one, and he didn't get it.
That should be
Moves that
fucking
back
in.
up. That pass along the blue line.
Look it up.
D.
Oh, shit.
Up the wing side, got it on the stick. To Martin, brings it in. There's a long shot, but he got it off quickly. To McCollum. Good effort on that pass up the middle. To Malkin. To Letang. Controls that one. Anderson's coverage, that'll give us a draw. Boy, did he have a great scoring opportunity. Offensively did about everything he wanted to on this play, but a better save.
Boy, this is clutch by anybody's standards. The goalie decided to stay on his feet, and man, did he stand tall.
Ottawa's numbers in these shootout games has got to get a little better.
It does, Gary, and they might even think of drafting players in next year's amateur draft that are good at breakaways and good at penalty shots.
To Phillips. To McCollum. 2-on-2 the other way. With that whistle, a face-off, he covered it up. He's got that one on the stick. That was just wobbling around for a minute. Got it. Carries that puck into the zone. Turned over. Spezza's move is one that's going to have him wondering, where did that come from? The Senators skaters are continuing to find space just around that slot area. Great chances. Good defensive team win on that draw. That's going to move the puck up and out to Malkin. Still no deciding goal, and we're down to the final moments of overtime. Letang's been a marked man in this game.
I'll give him credit, man. He's got a lot of guts because he's gotten up from every one of these hits.
Up the wing to Smith. There's a pass returned right on the tape. Save with a blocker. Chance, save, and a great one. That's a goaltender coverage right there. We get a face-off.
Oh, looks like we're going into the shootout now.
Defensive zone face-off win right when they needed it.
There's no way that Pittsburgh will come back.
To Niskanen. Good pass to get it back to him. Carlson. See how quick they can get this into the zone to Phillips. Get that right back. Penalty coming up. Let's see what the call is. This play stops. Pittsburgh's PK unit's coming out. That is a bad penalty. Ottawa's looking up to see what the time is. It's an extended 4-on-3 situation. They need to get it into the zone.
I'm already in the zone. I'm trying to put it in the zone.
Gilroy. A good job in net with saves like this. That's kept them in the game as we head to our break.
All right, boys. Boys and girls. Mortal Kombat. Alright, time for the shootout. Watch the shootout, guys. Crosby's going first.
We get ready to go. Each goaltender taking his position. Our shootout ready to start.
Love the shootout. All about focus, not only for the goalies, but the shooters too.
And you want to get up early. Put the pressure on the other team in these shootouts and get that first goal. Crosby's going to kick it off. Great opportunity, glove save.
He's got shut down.
Carlson's ready to go. Kicks that one off the pillows and away. The Penguins for his shooter, second round, ready to rock. Score!
Fuck.
The Senators in the second round behind a goal, their second shooter. Oh, great save on the shootout opportunity. Pittsburgh's effort to get one. Here we go. Opportunity in the 5-hole. That thing just disappeared. The Hawks' chance comes when they need him most. Either he gets it or it's over. It is not the end of this game. Big time goal. Goaltenders doesn't wonder. I thought I had everything covered. Yeah, everything except a tiny little 5-hole. And when the surgeon went to work, it hurt. The Penguins' opportunity comes at a time where it could be the winner. Big time save right there. He gave a little room and took it away. Alfredsson's opportunity to finish this in sudden death. Oh, he had the opportunity there. He missed a little net. Pittsburgh's looking for a goal to take the lead. Oh, what a great chance as he did not put that one home. The Senators looking to put this shootout away. Here's their chance. Nice flash across the crease. Looked like there was an opportunity. Adams is looking to put one home. It would give his team the lead. Fired shot that's just not where you wanted it to be.
Sometimes you grip the stick a little too tight and you miss your target.
Ottawa's chance to win this with a goal right here. Kicks that one away. Nice pad save. Puts up, and he needs this one. There's the way you use the net. Those are the ones you want to have back. Oh, man, it looked like he had a chance to score. Smithot's got an opportunity to end this right here in our shootout. Shoots and scores, and we got a shootout winner. And that's it. Ottawa's offense proved to be enough in this game. You give those great shooters a chance and they come through.
And these guys take advantage of the most dramatic spectacle in hockey, the shootout, and they look good in the process.
There's an opportunity to review some of the big plays in this game.
won in the shootout. My first shootout.
Place in Canada, Ontario. Hi, everybody. I'm Gary Thorne, along with Bill Clement, set to bring you hockey between the Senators and the New York Rangers. New York Rangers take to the ice tonight, hoping they can add to what now is a pretty good streak.
It's really good. I mean, if they get the W, it's going to be 5 in a row. That's officially hot.
While it may be early in the season, each with fewer than 10 games played, these are two different stories.
Well, you want to be able to run with the big dogs. You got to have to take on the teams that are ahead of you in the standings, and that's what's happening here tonight.
Nice glove save. That's a good chance. Face-off coming with a covered-up puck. Ottawa's early start is not where they'd like it to be.
Well, 2, 4, and 1 so far, below average.
Good positioning with that glove save. One push coverage of the puck will result in a whistle. Girardi takes the shot, blocked by Travick. 2-on-2 on the rush. Carlson carries that up the wing. Looking for a little help, lugs that into the offensive end. Moves it to the blue line to Phillips. Sends it back. Save made! Oh, that guy can shoot. What a save on a sniper. The Senators' ability to have an effective forecheck, aggressively so, showing up early in this one. Good defense, stalling the O to McCollum. On the return, he's got it again. Wrists it. Great save. Girardi's putting the hits on now, Bill.
He is, but he's got to be careful. You miss one of these, you're out of position.
To Girardi. Tremendous shot off the tape. Trying to move it off the boards to Phillips. Nice pass as they go tic-tac to Condra. Takes that pass back. Snaps a tremendous save. What a glove effort. He robbed him. That's a real nice play. Goaltender denying right there. He got the job done.
Everybody has to do their share, Gary, and this goalkeeper certainly is. He's helping out with another save.
Picks it up. Got him in the open ice. Zuccarello. To Del Zotto. Up it goes to Eminger. Puts that one into the other corner. To Butler. To Greening. Zuccarello. Intercepted. To Gilroy. To Butler. Oh, did he flash the pad on that? Great save. Freezes that. Well, the expectations for this Ottawa team over the last few years have been very high. Why have they never seemed to reach what the fans expect of them?
There's something about the playoff hump they've never been able to get over. This is a team that has star caliber players, but once you lose enough in the playoffs, all of a sudden there's almost a negative expectation when you get to a certain level. The Ottawa Senators overcame that in 2007, but they had a real tough time getting there.
Callahan to Erickson. To Richards. 2-on-2 the other way. Got to get out of the zone. To Latundres. Here's the offensive chance now as they move it in. Big save. Erickson. Pass up the boards. To Gaborik. Got the puck. Talk about an earthquake. How about that collision in the corner? Those two really met. That dump will set up an offensive chance on the other side. To Turris. Stahl. Right clear. To Hagelin. Closing in on the final moments of this first period. Little easy dump into the opposite side corner. That puck was up for grabs. He's got it. To Stahl. Big shot. Puts that one away on the long chance. Shot. Nice save of the blocker. To Alfredson. And that's the end of the first period. No score after one. This could be a game in which the mistake is the decisive moment.
Or maybe a hit. I mean, there have been so many hits. There's a lot of grinding going on out there, and it's a defensive gem.
Second period action underway. Settle back and enjoy. Carlson. To Spezza. To McCollum. To Alfredson. The Senators' offense now has found the spot on the ice they're looking to, and that's outside the slot.
Well, they've regrouped because of their passing, and now they are confusing this team defensively all over the zone.
Eminger to Davinsky. To Del Zotto. Press shot. Kick save. To Latundres. To Turris. Makes the move and gets in. Uses the pad. Big time effort. That's the offensive zone. Nice glove save. Gonchar. That puck along that blue line, he finds a handle. Hagelin's really banging away in front of the net. There's an offensive opportunity. Uses the stick, knocks it away, and denies the goal. Shot that one up through the middle. Quick shot. Chance save. Lundqvist got his glove on that one. We'll get a draw. Over 7 minutes gone in the second. Still scoreless here in the second period. Back up along that blue line point. Great positioning with the goaltender. One-timer denied. To Callahan. Spezza. Into that neutral zone area with a puck. Big shot. Kicked away with a blocker. Dangerous pass to Girardi. Back to Richards. To Gaborik. Nice wrister. Carlson. There's a nice pass through the middle of the ice. Nice quick snap. Loves it. To Richards. To Pyatt. He'll take that one back and skate with it. Still has it in the offensive end. There's a big hit along the boards. To Spezza. 2-on-2 the other way. The Senators are going to continue to do what's working, and it's worked throughout this game. Shoot from just outside the slot.
And defensively, these guys are chasing, and when you chase, you get caught out of position. You open up for shots from the outside.
To Greening. Wrist shot on. Save. Fighting for the puck. To Greening. Through center ice to Cowan. Pass up that wing to Hagelin. That one tape to tape and back again. Well, man, was that a hit. You're going to see that again on the NHL Network. Able to pick that puck up and able to control it. And the whistle's blown. Let's see what the call is. Ottawa's suffering on this whistle. 2 minutes, hitting from behind. New York Rangers power play unit making their way out onto the ice. Here's a chance for a goal that would give them a lead with the specialty teams doing it. Over the glass goes the puck. Here comes the whistle, and we'll have a face-off on it. Under 3 minutes remaining, second period of action. Lundqvist's been the difference in this game so far. We've had no scoring here in the second period. We've had a lot of shots against it. The score still tied. Alfredson. Nice work by the penalty killers. Picks that one up in the defensive zone. They'll reorganize. Krista, good move by the goaltender using that leg. Shot! Well, that was a scoring opportunity, but that one wide.
No, his direction finder was off.
Gets that puck. Good chance in tight. Blocker save. Boy, there's a hit on the ice you're going to want to watch again. That's a tremendous collision.
Now there's another big hit. These guys know the period's last 20 minutes. They're going to go right up until the end.
Good glove save. Thought about taking the whistle. Nobody around, so he played it off. What pressure gets it out? Make use of the stick here. He'll play that puck in behind his own net. Ottawa's penalty is over. Returning to the ice now, that'll be even strength. Up the middle on that pass, looking for an offensive chance. Puck up to the point now. Good use of the blocker. And that's going to be the end of 2. Zip at the end of 2. This has been a game where everybody's had something to cheer about. This has been a really fine game to watch.
You know, and all the players were on board when the game started, and they put together a real entertaining tilt to date.
And here we go in the third. There's the face-off. Phillips. To Spezza. To Alfredson. 2-on-2 in the rush. Picks it up in the offensive end. Tremendous check right there. Oh, what a shot he took, Bill, and he's down on the ice.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is serious because he got hammered.
Some ice time's going to be lost here, Bill. He's going back to the room.
Well, the good news is that he's walking fine, but he's holding one of his arms, so we're thinking upper body right now.
Carlson through center ice to Condon. Good pad save. What a great chance. To Novinsky. Turnover. Front of the net. Quick shot. Save made. Lundqvist coverage on that. We'll get a whistle and a face-off. Gaborik to Richards. Blocker on it. Knocks it away. To Girardi. To Callahan.
By Gary, I'm not sure this guy should have expected to hear anything else. These boos are raining down on him because of the guy he heard earlier.
Intercepts that. There's a wrist shot. Got to be careful. To Butler. To Reagan.
going there.
And that one's going to be whistled on the icing. Over 6 minutes gone by here in the third. And still no score in the third. To Butler. Through center to Eminger. Oh, there's a shot in goal scoring area. Bad save. Got it on the stick. Breaks up the offensive opportunity as he poke checks that one away. Butler. To Spezza. Oh, gains some room. One-timer effort denied. That had goal marked on it. Pass along the line. How about that scoring chance? Look where he shot that from, and he was just wide on a one-timer to Stempen. To Eminger. He's got it again. Good pass up through the middle. He'll move it himself. Oh, what a shot that was. Big clean hit to Condra. To Spezza. Great move. Oh, he wristed that one. That's it. Shot scores! And there's number one.
Eli Mahalik is really known for his skating, but don't sell him short in the accuracy department. Good shot.
Alfredson's been a long time in the dressing room, Bill. We understand he's going to stay.
Yeah, and that tells us that it was a reasonably severe injury. I mean, I'll be interested to find out after this game just how long he's going to be out.
Blocker save. To Phillips. To Smith. 2-on-2 the other way. Big save. He's got pressure against the wall. Take that puck from down low, go back to the point. On his own. Save made. Great effort. There's a guy who can drive it home who's denied. To Smith. To Condra. That's a bad save, knocked away. The shot put on, and the stick's going to end up on the ice. Nice pass. Headman's that one up the wing. Condra. Through center ice to Spezza. Redirected away from the net. Puts that one in the net. That's a scoring chance. Got that one covered. That'll get a whistle and a face-off. Points of the game where a goaltender can make a difference. Here in this period right now, he's making a difference.
Gary, without him, the game could be over.
Nice save. Save with the pad. Clock ticks away. Not much time left in the third. Game still at hand. Takes that one wing to wing. That one got the full length. Oh, what a save. He'll carry it now. That one goes into his own net.
I got a feeling he's not going to be buying any lottery tickets today.
With that last goal coming late in the game to tie it up, this hometown crowd is not very happy.
It's almost as if the visiting team holds up signs when they score that goal, and the sign says, "Shut up."
Back there to move it. To Carlson, to Condra. There's a pass on the return to Phillips. To Condra. It'll be an icing call on the touch. And there's a face-off win that's going to deny an offensive setup at a big moment in this game. Carries that one up through center. Here's an opportunity. Scoring opportunity denied by that glove. So that's the end of the third period. We're going to overtime, maybe into a shootout.
Here we go. Overtime. Whoever scores wins.
And we are ready to go in this overtime period. The next one is the winner. To McCauley. Gets that puck back. That pass completed from that wing center ice to Spezza. Opportunity denied. To Deborah. That net is loose. That's why we're going to get a stoppage right here. Ottawa's mark in these shootout games, probably they'd like it to be a little better.
Yeah, because you really look at the numbers and what you see is points that slipped away.
Lundqvist freezing up the puck will give us a face-off now. Lundqvist's play right there in the side man rush is really worth taking a look at. This is a goaltender playing at his best, Bill.
And Garrett, we didn't know this goaltender had a glove. We do now.
Stahl takes that pass up the wing to Richards. To Carlson. Pass right on the money from the wing to Girardi. Pretty good distance on that shot, and he'll miss it just wide. To McCullough.
Oh, fucking
Richards.
fuck.
Offensive chance. That's a great place for a shot. They'll move that with nobody around to Spezza.
To McCullough.
Shoots. And that's it. They have won the game in overtime. It's over. The Rangers offense, it just wasn't there in the overtime.
No, they were good enough defensively, but they played too much D. At some point, you got to rush the puck the other way, and they didn't.
Yeah, this is not copyrighted. I own this game. I own all the soundtracks. I own everything. I own everything. I have all of the songs on the CD. From Rogers Arena in Vancouver.
With Bill Clement. To the great Northwest we go. British Columbia's the site, Vancouver's the city, and hockey's the game we've got tonight between the Canucks and the Tampa Bay Lightning. For both of these teams in the early start, not good.
Yeah, you bet. And you don't want to lose traction to the point that it turns into a full-blown tailspin.
Center ice to Henry. Offensive zone carry. Quick opportunity. There's the cover up and a whistle, and the he may need a towel. How about that for a snowstorm? And he's not going to be real happy about whoever did that. To Le Cavalier. To Le Cavalier. Offensive rush, 3-on-2. Under pressure. To Hamhuis. Offside. Bergeron. Intercepted. Good play to move that puck up the wing side. 2-on-2 the other way. Use the glove. Lindback's going to cover that one up for a faceoff. He'll keep the offense rolling here. He finds that loose puck. Good blocker save. To Edler. Puck move back up to the point. Great save. What a move. Pass intercepted. Quick shot. That one's not going through on the pad side. To Henry. To Higgins. Good wrist shot. Oh, what a save. To Conley. Sends that one back to Conley. To Danielson. To Higgins. That's a good return pass along the ice. Laser. Lindback's got that one, and he'll hang on. Vancouver franchise is part of a city that may be one of the most beautiful, not only in North America, but maybe in the world. This is a great place to visit.
Unbelievable. And even with all of the travel that the team has to put up with, players love it here.
Vancouver's forecheck. Man, are they going at it early in this one. The Canucks slashing minor. They're shorthanded. The Canucks penalty killing unit goes on the ice. This is the first time we've seen them. Dangerous territory. He'll clear it out in front of the net. Stick work, pokes it away. Big time wrist shot. That'll move the puck up. He clears. Loose puck, he's got it. Takes it from down low. Huge collision takes place. What a shot. Breakaway chance. Defender's running his back. There's the whistle, and we're going to get a penalty shot.
Well, because of this trip, we get to see the most exciting play in hockey, the penalty shot.
Le Cavalier's opportunity, a penalty shot in regulation. Save made. The Bolts' opportunity, a penalty shot here in regulation. Ties it up and leaves it for his teammate. That was earmarked for a goal. Great pad save. To Edler. He'll control that puck in the offensive zone. To Daniel. Edler's back. He's got a new stick. Blocker save. Through center. Run out of skating room over there as they collide along the boards. Takes it away. He picks up the loose puck. Try to find that puck, get it free. Up to the blue line. One-time chance, goalie save. What a move. Vancouver is back at full strength. That's a major league collision right there. What a shot.
Boy, I don't know what got into this guy. I mean, he just doesn't hit that often. He made the most of that contact. Gigantic collision.
There's a one-timer. Great leg save. The saves made tonight have been good opportunities and many.
No, really, his movement has been good, his positioning has been great, and he hasn't been coughing up a lot of rebounds.
Tremendous save off that one-time effort. To Commodore. To Lee. To Hall. That one up along the boards. On the charge. 3-on-2. Oh, man, did he wipe him out right there. That's how you get the puck free. The Canucks snipers have found a spot from which to work, and that's the slot.
One thing that's hard to defend against is skill. You need skill to pass, and these passing plays are starting to add up.
You get them lined up, and you get a shot like that. Both of them got their licks in on that one.
Hard-nosed, I think that's a good way to describe Maxim Lapierre. Boy, he loves to hit.
Keep that thing in the offensive zone. He did. Carr takes that pass on the wing to Hedman. They like to change all 5 at a time. They'll get a chance to do it here as that dump goes into the offensive end. To LaPierre. Nearing the conclusion of this first period. To Hedman. Wing to wing to St. Louis. He'll lug that in. Tremendous save. LeCavalier is on the doorstep. That's where the battle is. Picks it up. Tremendous first period of play comes to a conclusion. After 1, it is scoreless. And with that drop of the puck, we start the second period. Good check put on. Needs to move it to Henrik. To Higgins. Into the offensive zone. 3-on-2. Shooter shot. Goaltender save. Nice use of the stick. Loose puck in the zone. He's got it. Blast off the one-timer. To Malone. Blocker saved. Tremendous hit. To Higgins. Pass intercepted. Puck controlled here at the point. Shot off the pad. To Stamkos. To Purcell. Clears that puck into the offensive end. Just feathered that one in. Gets that pass up along the wing to Danielson. Good return pass to Conley. 2-on-0 on the net. Wow, save to Burrows. Fires it. He won't get that one through as that hits the player, and it's blocked to Ballard. Bergeron. There's a little flip into the corner. Good possession control right there to Ballard. To Raymond. To Bieksa. Moves the return pass. Big snapshot. Nice save. Squeezes the legs together. Stops the puck. That's a save. Nearing the halfway point of our second period. Lindback's had to make the big saves. We've had no goals scored here in this second period. He's really getting his shots, and he's kept it tied by making the saves. To Hall. To Kazi. 2-on-2 on the rush. Glove save. To Wallace. No lugging the puck here. To Kazi. To Weeze. Tough to line that up, but he did. That is not going to count as a shot on net.
Well, from there you have to generate a shot on goal because you've got guys crashing for the rebound.
Quick shot. Oh, what a save. That scoring chance, not a good angle. Got the shot off near the side of the net. To Garrison. To Watt. Save. To St. Louis. Into the middle to St. Louis. Jocelyn. Big-time collision right there. Let's see who gets up.
And the hits just keep on coming. These teams are going to go at it until the buzzer goes to end the period.
Sends that one crossways to Garrison. Bergeron. To Purcell. Last minute of play here in the second period. The Bolts offense has decided, look, we could lug this puck into the slot. It's open, and they're doing it.
Gary, I don't think you can do anything to defend against this. This is just excellence in puck movement that led to the scoring chance.
Using that empty wing to Daniel. Snap that one. Bad save. And the second period is over. Zip-zip at the end of 2. Watching these players go at it, this is professionalism at its highest level.
Yeah, these guys are playing really well and really hard. I mean, you can't ask for more than what we've seen.
One more to go, underway here in this third period. Takes a shot. Glove save. Beautiful shot and a better save. Higgins' focus evident there. He knew where that thing was going and jumped right in to intercept. To Hamhuis. Into the zone. Pass save to St. Louis. 2-on-2 the other way. What a shot along the wall for those two. Intercepted. Snap that one on net. Off the blocker. Looking to control it along the boards. To Higgins. To Danielson. Wrist shot on net. Glove save.
Oh, you'll want to get a second look at this. It doesn't get any prettier with the glove.
Under 5 minutes gone in the third. Tough to find goals in this one. Nothing on the board here in the third. Gets the puck down low to LeCavalier. Soft pass, opposite corner. Bieksa to Kessler. Poke check. Rips that. Needs to clear the zone. To Bieksa. To Burrows. To Kessler. Breaks that one up. Save made off the pads. Gets that one up near the point. To Bieksa. Big wrist shot. Man, I'm guessing that hit is going to make the top 10 on NHL.com. To Kessler. Trying to find a little room. Big shot. Uses the blocker. Oh, mama, look at the battle going on in front. The X's play right now is noticeably physical.
And Gary, you have to think that a coach said something to him on the bench. Come on, get your hitting game going.
Knocks that puck off the stick. Offensive opportunity, 3-on-2. Close to the net, but he'll get control of it. Loose puck, and he gains control of it. To LaPierre. To LeCavalier. To Hall. That one's going to be dumped in. Nice feathering play to get it into the corner. To Hansen. To LaPierre. Good play to hold that in the zone. The Canucks skaters once again another scoring chance by carrying that puck into a high-scoring density area.
But the high-priced real estate is coming easy to them. I mean, they're being given the middle of the ice.
Up to the point. Look at the moves on that one to the goaltender. One-timer effort to Hamhuis. Pass back, tic-tac on that one. Big save off a one-timer. Return pass. That'll keep this offense going. He's got it. To Henry. Gets the interception. Mercy save. Swung back to the point. Takes that shot in a hurry. Long way up. Shoots. Heavy metal shot. Goaltender's best friend. Nothing on that one. Up the wing to Daniel. Puck loose. Picks it up. Save. Back to the point from down low. To Edler. Oh, great reflexes on that. Makes the save. Goaltender will cover that. Face-off coming. Now, this has been a really busy period in net, and so far he's having a tremendous period.
Definition of perfection. He has stopped them all.
Lindback's net minding has saved the goal. This is an odd man rush where he had to get it done ultimately, and he did, Bill.
Well, yeah, I think goaltenders have the toughest jobs in all of sports, and this goalie is doing a nice job of his tonight.
To Hamhuis. To Hamhuis. Opportunity lost. He didn't get it.
Well, we're running out of time here late in the third period, so you know you want to capitalize on an odd man rush. They tried, but couldn't get it done.
Save with a blocker. Hamhuis. Up the wing he comes. Good pass. He's in the offensive end. To LeCavalier. To Conley. Wrists it. Oh, what an opportunity by the boards.
Oh, with a tie game, an odd man rush, a dramatic play that they couldn't capitalize on. The game is still tied.
Overtime coming as the third period ends.
Stop leaving my channel, you guys. Just stay in the fucking channel, man.
And we are underway in overtime, looking for a game
Fair.
winner.
You guys are East Indians.
Looks like we've got a delayed call coming. Referee's got his arm up here. Play will go on for the moment. Gets down low. In tight save. Goalie's out. We'll get the extra player on the ice. Back to the point. Goes to center ice to Purcell. Hughes with that whistle on the delayed call. Let's see who that was on. The Canucks going to be charged with a game misconduct.
Well, he earned his way to the dressing room on this one. You can't have hits like this. That is a major boarding penalty any way you look at it. Now he gets to skate to the locker room with his head down because he's ashamed.
Great reflexes. How about that save off a one-timer? And he'll stop play with that coverage of the puck. Has the loose puck. Moves it. Well, he wants to pass this. Gets that one up and out. Lindback's efforts to freeze the puck works here, and that'll get a whistle and we'll have a face-off.
Like, seriously, guys, stop leaving my channel. Like, once you guys come in, just stay in and watch.
Again, successful, and what an important face-off win at this point in the game. The Exxon. Into the zone, they've got a 2-on-1. Save! He's got that one frozen. Lindback's chance to make this save because he was right where he needed to be. Positioning on this one, Bill.
Gotta love the effort this goaltender's putting in, Gary. I mean, blocking pucks is his life, and he is living it right now.
Under 2 minutes remaining, the overtime period. And with a score tied here in overtime, we're looking for just one. Up the wing to St. Louis. 2-on-2 the other way. Big bang along the wall. Those two got one another. To Hughes. Able to move that one out of the zone. A delayed call as he skates over to the box here. Let's see what we've got. Tampa Bay's drawing the 2-minute minor. Goalie touching that puck in an illegal area.
Boy, I don't know what he was trying to do on this one, but he definitely played the biscuit in the no-play zone. That's a deuce.
Goaltenders really get tested here. Everybody's looking to fire.
So do defensemen. So do forwards. So does everybody. Bring your skating legs.
Finds a loose puck, holds it in. Lot on it. The Canucks offense is very tough to judge in this game. If you're looking at it defensively, you're not quite sure which is coming down ice.
Oh, they are really mixing it up. The toughest offenses to stop are the unpredictable ones.
Has control. Run down low. One-timer save, and that was a sizzler. Stamkos. To Hughes. Snaps it. Good save. Great positioning for that bad save. Big save with a blocker to Stamkos. Loose puck, and he's got it. Both teams pressing as we're closing in on the final moments of overtime. The Bolts' half-ice offense in this game go to the point, but I think they may have to adjust.
No, they have to adjust because the point shots simply are not there. They're being given time to tee up the point shot, but the passing lanes have just evaporated.
Holds that in. More time on the offense. And with that whistle, an offside face-off coming up. Got that lined up. He took a great shot. He got all of it. He'll take that every time. Trouble is, goaltender made an even better play in front of that puck.
Oh, man, there is Gymundus, and then there are saves like this one. What a stop. I mean, he is in some kind of zone right now.
Hedman. To Carl. Carries that on the wing and into the neutral zone. Got to hurry this one. To Edler. And the puck is touched up, and that'll draw the icing whistle. And there's one of your big face-off wins defensively. That prevents any scoring opportunity. Oh, there's an opportunity. They're going to hold that puck in the zone. Lindback's effort in net tonight with saves like this has kept his team in it, and we'll be back after the break. As we get set for our shootout, the goaltender's now thinking back. All right, who am I going to face, and where do they go with their shots?
Nowhere to hide either, is there? Everybody is watching goaltender against shooter. One thing to watch for. To me, shooters have to hit the line with speed.
Good chance, but he missed.
Alright, round one, here we go.
Vancouver's second shooter, first round, ready to go. Oh, that's a great effort with the legs on that one. St. Louis looking to put one home. It would give his team the lead.
Go on, save it, save it, save it, save it. Yes, sir.
Net on the shootout. Hendricks looking for the first goal here in this shootout. He scores! Tampa Bay's lead, one goal over finish. That's one you got to score on. He looked at that one back. That's it. It's over. Tampa Bay's defeat in this game is going to be tough to sleep on tonight. It's a shootout loss.
No, they didn't really look like they were into the shootout. I mean, I'm not surprised they lost, but I would have wanted to see, I don't know, some show of emotion in the shootout when they did score. They didn't get anything done.